The government shutdown math is getting fuzzier. Original estimates were that it cost the U.S. economy $24 billion. But now economists are rethinking that as new data comes out. Max Wolf, chief economist at ZT Wealth.
I think brand America took a hit in all four corners of the globe here. The official numbers are around $24 billion in immediate cost to GDP. My guess is you're looking at 2 to 3 times that number, so 50 to 75 billion total loss. And the $64,000 question remains, was that just the appetizer for the big disaster coming in a few months, or can we maybe finally get this sort of game of chicken with the U.S. economy behind us on a basic procedural level?
But over at Wells Fargo, senior economist Mark Wittner says no way.
There was some pullback in economic activity during the first 2 weeks of October, but I think that was fairly limited. And I think that $24 billion number that's been thrown around, I think that actually is a little bit high. I think the actual losses will maybe just half that.
The data itself tells an interesting story. Consumer sentiment weakened sharply in October, and new orders for non-military capital goods, excluding planes, fell. That could be a sign businesses were watching their pennies because of the political dysfunction in D.C. But businesses like Boeing and Ford have indicated they haven't been deeply impacted by the shutdown. And on a macro level, things were already slowing down.
The economy had lost a lot of momentum before the government shutdown. I don't think the shutdown made all that much difference, but growth is likely to be weaker going forward. And there's at least as much uncertainty about fiscal policy as there was prior to the shutdown, maybe even more, because we have this super duper committee, and then we have a budget deadline for the continuing resolution and another debt ceiling deadline in front of us.
The next shutdown deadline is January 15th. The debt ceiling deadline, February 7th.